If you have to convince a sister, a woman, that you are a good option, that you're her best option, right? By jumping through hoops, by proving yourself, by buying her stuff, by telling her what she wants to hear, she's not the one for you. That's what I tell my sons. Why do I say that? Because she clearly does not see you as her best option, right? She thinks you're just one of many, or maybe you're okay, but maybe another better one is coming, right? Now, if you finally convince her to marry you, what is going to happen in that relationship? What's going to be the power dynamic in that relationship? You've basically signed up for a life of her on a pedestal and you working overtime to please her. And sisters unfortunately hate it when I talk about this, right? Because this is the model we've been presented by society. A man's job is to please you. A man's job is to make sure you are happy. A man's job is to cater to you, etc. And the reality is, certainly as far as the deen is concerned, it's actually the opposite. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam have taught us as women the importance of pleasing our husbands, of catering to our husbands, of looking after our husbands.
Now, people, be very, very honest in the comment section. Give me a 1 if you agree with her. Give me a 2 if you partially agree with her. And give me a 3 if you completely do not agree with her. Do that now. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch, the Black Non-Democrat. And if you're finding my channel on YouTube for the first time, please make sure that you hit that like button if you enjoy this type of content. And on top of that, if you really enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. Let's start the video. Alright folks, hopefully you guys already went down in the comment section and gave me your answers, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say, men and women, man, because when I was listening to this lady, I had a lot of emotions going through my psyche as I was listening to her, and I'm going to give you what I agree with her on. I do think that a woman is a help to the man. I don't think women should lead, and it is, biological reasons and psychological reasons for this that you can go Google, and you can really break down why women should not lead. At the end of the day, that's not why I'm doing this video. I just feel that she's correct on that, and a man is to lead his family and his flock. You see, he is there to provide and protect that flock. He is there to literally give that flock long-term planning, long-term goals, and get the checkpoints, and let's start a family, and let's grow this family, let's start this company, and let's grow this company, because that's all what a family is. It's a straight up company, baby. And if you want to be a mom and pop shop on the corner, you can have your family to be like that. But I tend to want my family be a Fortune 500 company, baby, and that's what I'm working towards. Now, at the end of the day, a lot of people out there are religious, and you can see this lady, she's a straight up Muslim lady, and you have to understand where she's coming from with that. That is her culture. That is what the Quran says, and that is what the Bible says as well, Christian ladies, because I see it in your bio all the time. God first, God first, God first. Now, at the end of the day, you have to really understand what the Quran is saying and that Bible is saying. Now I'm not a Christian or a Muslim or Buddhist. I just really, go more towards Buddhism. But at the end of the day, you guys got to understand what it's actually telling you in those two books, and in the that's another story. But at the end of the day, you got to understand what they're trying to tell you, and it is God first, man, woman, children. You see? And the way we live right now, with it being single mothers everywhere, it's hard to find a woman out here without a child. We are out of order. We are out of the natural order. You see what I mean? Now, some people will say, Dutch, you said you don't have a religion, so why are you attesting to what religious books are saying? The reason I'm saying that, and I attest to certain things in these books, is because they were man-made, you see? And the Bible is just basic information before leaving earth. Put that together, you got Bible. At the end of the day, these are men that are talking, that saying common sense things and writing them down and putting them in story and literature form. At the end of the day, that's what these things are. They are man-made, and it's a guide to how to live your life. Best believe I live my life according to most things in that Bible. Okay, I'm a conservative as well, but I'm not a religious conservative. I am a social conservative. Now, what don't I really agree with her on? The thing is, I do think that you should court a woman. I do think that you should court a woman, and that woman should play a little bit hard to get. You know what I mean? Now, I do agree with her on the pedestal, putting her on a pedestal thing, because she's right on that aspect of, when you simp for these women, and you start off being a simp for these women, this woman is going to start to get used to being treated like that, you see? And when you start that relationship, like she said, when you start that relationship, you are going to be nothing but a simp. You're going to be nothing but a boyfriend or a husband that, is trying to always please her, always. I mean, anything you do, she just like,
you gotta do that a little bit harder right there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just can't come home without, letting me know who the goddess and the queen is when you walk through the door.
My goodness gracious. Look, someone told me the other day that, a man bought his wife flowers every day. And the day that he could not bring the flowers, he didn't bring the flowers. She got mad at him. She got mad at this man. And, he was telling me this story, and he was like, that's messed up. How she gonna get mad at him like that? I said, I'm actually on her side, because that's all she know. You see? She ain't changed. She's looking for those flowers every day because he created that pattern, He put her on this pedestal. And at the end of the day, when you create these patterns and you create these scenarios, people tend to expect that stuff. People tend to expect that from you, So at the end of the day, I do agree with her on that, but I do think now, basically, I agree with her on 95%. But the 5% I really can't agree with her on is, that courting thing does it. I remember running after a woman like, man, I'm gonna get this. She faking on me. Oh my gosh, she trying to play hard to get. I love it, but don't give it to me where it just don't look like I got a chance. If it look like I just don't have a chance, I'm not about to pursue you like that. That ain't what I'm about to do. But I do love a chase. Man. At the end of the day, you gotta understand, people. You still gotta be fun out here, man. And women, when y'all, doing little shit, and it's like it's fun. Like she tell you, nah, I ain't going out with you. I would never go out with you. And then walk out the door, but when she about to walk out, just before she walk out the door, she look back at you and say, but you ain't trying hard enough. Ooh, man, because you sitting there after she told you that she wouldn't go out with you, you like, damn, man, damn. And then you just look up and she look back and say, you ain't trying hard enough. Man, that just put that fire back in you. Oh, okay, she about it, she won it. So at the end of the day, that's how I look at all of that. At the end of the day, you have to have some type of pursuing for me to understand that it's worth pursuing. I don't think you guys understand what I said. You have to have some type of pursuing to understand that it is worth pursuing. If a woman is just out here, just giving it up willy-nilly, man, he'll hit that, and, after a while, he'll be like, nah, I'm out. I don't need it no more. I'm good. You know what I mean? So, I think that you should pursue, and, the woman should, lay those little trail crumbs for you, give you that little bit of confidence to keep on moving. You feel me? So, yeah, go down in the comment section, tell me what you think of what this lady said. And on top of that, man, was she right? Look, like I said, I agree with 95% of what she's saying, and I do think that a man has roles and a woman has roles. At the end of the day, it's all about order. Y'all stay unplugged from false narratives. I'm out. Y'all be safe. Peace.